Madhu Jyoti ma'am. With an illustrious career spanning 34 years in teaching and contribution to the field of literature, literary criticism, translation, linguistic and folk literature. Her dedication to scholarship is evident through the 13 PhDs awarded. A prolific author and editor, Professor Madhu Jyoti has published and edited 24 books and tons of works from SCERT, IGNOU and AP Andhra Pradesh government policies on sports have enriched educational and policy disclosure. Furthermore, Professor Madhu Jyoti's talent extends to creative writing with her poetry and short stories published in numerous journals and magazines. Her collection of short stories compiled into Amma Mako Appaginta stands as a testament to her literary prowess. In recognition of her outstanding contribution, Professor Madhu Jyoti has received Government of Andhra Pradesh in 2011 the Gurram Joshua Sahitya Puraskaram by Joshua Samskritika Samakhya Vinukonda, the Savitri Bhai Phule National Women Achiever Award, the Breast Research Award, and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Award by Ratnama Charitable Trust, among others. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Professor Madhu Jyoti to address the gathering.
Before I start, I would like to appreciate and congratulate the entire team of Professor Sarada Garu, Kannada Rajamata, and the team of the Department of Kannada memorable seminar one team. Before going into my lecture, I would like to thank Amma Rajagopal Ramachandra. She made long successful years ahead. This is about literary and social philosophy of D.S. Veerayya Garu. In his inaugural address, Professor H.T. Pote, and in her address, Professor M. Sumitra Garu, both of them has given a lot of information about Veerayya Garu, and I think both of them has rendered their keynote addresses, not just inaugural speech or guest speech. So much of information they have given us, and they have shared their views about him. Celebrations are going to be the starting program with this hall. I am very much jealous about this Dolu team. Why should we not have that much of cultural aspirants or effectiveness by our students in the campus? What I felt. I am jealous about the energetic performance of them, and I want our students to be like that, and I invite my students to be like that. Just now Anuradha ma'am has asked us to start some training program like Dolu, etc. After resuming charge within 10 days, I asked all the heads of the departments of language departments to start performing arts, Dolu, Dappu, something like that. So we are thinking about it, and heads are yet to submit their academic activities. Cultural activities should be there on the campus to be vibrant with all your energies. So student folks, ask your teachers and heads to submit their proposals to the administration. It is in your hands now. You are all from the MBA department, I hope so? Yeah. So I want the representation from you too, so that we can have some cultural day with so many programs. Those are related to the performing arts of Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam and etc. So it is your job to make your heads to submit the proposal. Are you ready? Yeah. Today's limelight is on Sri D.S. Veerayya Garu. He is a politician, but the rare quality politicians will have is a smooth heart. I can sense that the tenderness of his heart just being beside him and sitting beside him and talking to him. how youthfully he is enjoying each and every aspect of the proceedings from the morning. This is not that easy for a politician to be with that tenderly heart. So I appreciate that quality in Veeraya Garu, and we thank you for being here. His personality is a multifaceted. He is a politician, he is a creative writer, he is an educationalist, he is a businessman. Besides all, he is a social activist with a tender and soft heart towards the downtrodden and who are marginalized. He is an Ambedkarist, we all know since from the morning. But this Ambedkarist ideology melt with Buddhist ideology, Buddhist theory is the way of living. So these two are melt into him. Besides being a social activist, he is the person for the poorest of the poor people whom he wants to see them in a higher positions. Recently he has given an interview for The Hindu on 8th January, asking the people, asking the various aspirations Dalits are needed for. We are asking for upliftment. Who will uplift these Dalit people? Governments, government policies, and the provisions, of course reservations, these will uplift the Dalit group or downtrodden groups. In his, the other politicians. So IAS, how are they treated? How to be within the society, how to face the problems, how to overcome these problems, we will be learning from these examples. He has an aspiration to go along with the Dalits, to uplift Dalits, to be common with all the people. But society is not on par with our thoughts. So we have to go along with the society by defending our rights and our wishes. He participated in agitations as a Dalit social activist. He participated in many agitations, not only in Karnataka, but also in Andhra Pradesh. As you know, it's a big fight in Karamchedu incident and Chunduru incident. These two issues has reached Delhi Supreme Court also. In these two cases, agitations were taken by all India Dalit leaders, in which he also is a participant. So we have to appreciate his wide thinking, and he is not restricted to his place alone. So we have to appreciate with your he is a writer with intense Dalit ideology. The momentum he entered into the creative field, there is a strong ideological theories going on in Kannada, Bandya literature, I think so. So he is well versed with that period. He knows the agony of the Dalits. He knows the culture of the Dalits. Just 2 minutes before, Sumitra Garu told that his characters, women characters are very powerful. Yeah. Any Dalit candidate, any Dalit student, writer, whoever may be, forget their roots. Our roots, Dalit roots are in matriarchal society. Matra Swamika Vyavastha. So that society's resemblances can be seen in any Dalit writers who tend towards the Dalit upliftment. So that is another thing that I liked in his writings. He has produced many books, Kudala Swami Mattu Itara Kathagalu, anthology of poems, Berugalu and Geregalu. His articles on Dalit Dalit Chetana, Ondagi Mundagi. These are some of his writings, and all his writings were published into 2 books by name Sahityamukhi, Samajamukhi. You can understand, Sahityamukhi is his writings, creative writings, and Samajamukhi, his attitudes, his ideas, his sufferings towards this society can be seen in. There is a felicitation volume, Horatada Hejjegalu. This is Horatada means Poratam. Hejjegalu means footsteps. His footsteps during his agitations, his poratams. So this is his feelings, his sufferings, his knowledge, everything can be seen in. Besides, his discourses in assembly and council were published into a book. This is a big historical thing. He is very cautious about each and everything that he is doing towards the society has been published and presented in front of the society. That is the big thing. We in India won't record anything. We will be saying everything, fighting for anything. See each and every step of his development in print. So it is recorded. That is very much needed for the inspiration from him to take ahead for the future generations. So this type of, what to say again, this seminar, this national seminar will do that, and this will continue to be like that. Before concluding this, I am going to put an advice or something to the civil. I am planning to establish a research center for all these 4 languages, literature, culture, socio-economic background. All this has to be done through that research center only. For that I am planning to do. Before my speech, someone has told that culture is very prominent in our Dravidian. We all people may be segregated with, what to say, the same root from states. That root has to be projected, propagated, and has to be put in front of the world. So that we are planning with all our language departments to establish a research center to propagate all these elements, for which we are thinking approximately, maybe the estimated budget for now is 50 crores. It may escalate, but for this, whenever we need a help, you have to extend your helping hand for us for this. So with this, I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity, and I wish this will be a success and a memorable event for the Department of Kannada and also for the university. Thank you.